Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're going to go ahead and go over my second Scent of the Week video. Scent of the Week, for those of you who don't know, is simply a video series where I go through and cover what I've worn for the past week. Rather than doing Scent of the Day videos and sprinkling through, I figured I'd do one Scent of the Week video every 2 weeks or something like that. Alright, so this week in general, I chose one particular workhorse for the week, just because it filled. Here in New York, it's getting a little cooler now. The average temperature is around 70-ish, and it can dip to 60s. So it's starting to get a little chillier now at this point. So during the week, I actually wore Boss Bottled or Boss number 6 to work for most of the days of work, but I actually alternated also between. I used this a couple times, M7, the original formulation from YSL. So those were my two workhorses this week, but I had a lot going on this week. First thing on Thursday is where I went to a friend's bachelor party. We went out to a bar originally first, and then we went to the Giants game. So we actually, we were at the bar initially, and then we took over the train over to East Rutherford, New Jersey, to see the Giants play. And I wore on that day this little bad boy right here, Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme. So I actually wore this one. I brought the bottle with me to work and ended up working out, showering, and then applying this right afterwards. So La Nuit de l'Homme is one I wore to that bachelor party. All right. So that was that day. On Friday, we actually had I had a little bachelor thing to get together with some of my friends that included, and we actually went. I told them, just surprise me, we'll do whatever. And they took me to Peter Luger's, which is, if you don't know, it's this high class, it's a really nice steakhouse. They serve really good whiskey there, they serve really good steak. I figured, okay, that'll be great. And afterwards, we were planning on going to play laser tag, believe it or not, yeah. So to that, I kind of wanted something that would still be a little bit classy, but knowing that we're going to play laser tag afterwards, it was kind of like, all right, do I want to go high class or do you want to go in the middle ground? And I actually chose the middle ground for this one. I went back to a fragrance that, I love for a long time, but I haven't worn, and I generally tend to wear for summer. We're talking about Issey Miyake's L'Odyssée. So I went back to this bad boy, and I sprayed this one on. I actually wore this the entire day. So I brought it with me, of course, and then applied it at work, reapplied the sucker at work a little bit, and it did outstanding for me. I actually got a compliment on this one when I was at Peter Luger's from a lady who was sitting next to me while we were waiting for our tables. And so this one did well. Issey Miyake's L'Odyssée Poiron. Now for Saturday, or yesterday, we had an all-day thing where we basically had a bunch of people come over to Randall's Island, and we had fun there. We kind of celebrated like this joint bachelorette thing, and we just basically had like 40 people there, and we ended up playing volleyball, golf, batting cages, mini golf, and just basically having a good time and playing this kind of like weird dodgeball knockout game, corn toss. It was just a lot of fun. So it was very physical activities in the afternoon, and during the afternoon I actually went reach into my summer thing, because I figured it was still going to be a little bit chilly. It was like the 70s, and towards the end of the evening it dipped down towards the 60s. I wanted to get one last wearing in of this bad boy. We're talking about Millésime Impérial, right? I got to wear this one last time, figured go out with a bang for the summer, and it did absolutely fantastic. Loved it. And during the night, we planned on going out. We went to the first restaurant that we'd had a date at, where we first met each other, and we had some friends over with us as well, too. We did that, and then we went to dancing at this club afterwards. So for the dinner and for the club, I chose my little friend here, Express Reserve, and magical as always. Love Express Reserve. Did perfect for the scenario. All right, so that's kind of what I wore. This is now Sunday. I'm still kind of recovering, just because I've had like 3-4 nights straight drinking, and I just don't do that normally anymore. So my body is just kind of like, all right, slow down. So I'm gonna recover for the rest of the day and go from there. So let me know what you guys wore this week and what you kind of thought of for your plans for this week. All right, guys. Thank you guys. Take care of yourselves, and you guys have a great day.